Votes cast on the day of the California primary is shaping up to be a much bigger prize. February 5th has been named Tsunami Tuesday. It's a day California and 22 other states will hold primaries that are likely to decide the final candidates. Action News reporter Gene Higginson joins us with why California may be key to the White House. Gene.
Well, Graciela, the California primary is still a month away, but that doesn't mean you have to wait to vote. Absentee ballots are available as soon as Monday, and the early voting could have a big impact on the outcome.
This country.
Unlike the Iowa caucuses, where a relatively few voters pick the winners, in the California primary, all registered voters will have a say. And political science professor Ken Friesen believes their votes are expected to make a real difference.
The more the polls are showing this to be almost a statistical dead heat, I think the more important role California is going to be playing.
And Fresno County Clerk Victor Salazar is expecting a voter turnout of at least 70%.
Our sense is that voters will turn out in this election. It's very competitive within the parties.
Friesen says what happens in Iowa and New Hampshire may well be overshadowed by the California primary and the voters of 21 other states who cast ballots on February 5th.
There's certainly other primaries, but when you have 22 states voting on a single day, that obviously is a very important day. So early February will be really the key, I think, and from there on, unless it's still very close, I think that will basically determine the election in terms of the primaries.
The growing number of independent voters could also be a big factor. In Fresno County, for example, Republicans outnumber Democrats by about 17,000 votes. But there are nearly 44,000 voters who declined to state a party preference. Republicans won't allow any of those independents to vote in the primary, but Democrats welcome their votes.
The fact that there's a lot of independents in California, and especially young independents, and those tend to be looking towards more Obama, potentially Obama supporters, and so I think that will play a role.
And as we said, California voters don't have to wait till February 5th to vote in the primary. Mail-in ballots can be accepted as soon as this coming Monday. And in Fresno County, more voters vote by mail than at the polling place. In the newsroom, Gene Higginson, ABC 30 Action.